You know, you remind me of a child sometimes, and I mean that in the worst way possible. When I said that we would discuss this tomorrow, I didn't mean first thing in the morning, and I didn't mean to have you waking me up at the crack of dawn by poking me in the side. Yes, actually, considering we're snowed in, I can think of several better ways to spend the morning. For instance, getting a fire going and maybe having some food and something to drink. Or better yet, sitting by the window and watching the snow, trying my damnedest to ignore your pestilence. Oh my. You are as impatient as a cat waiting to be fed in the morning. The only reason I would prefer the cat is because cats are at least somewhat cute. Granted, they are little murder machines sometimes, but that would still be preferable to you doing this. Alright then. Alright, fine. You want to talk about this? What exactly is there to talk about? You tormented me repeatedly, relentlessly, mercilessly, all because you were hoping I would feel bad about myself and then try to get advice from you so that you could impress me? What more is there to say about that? You want to hear how I feel about you? You really want to know how I feel about you? What? Did you forget everything I said last night while you were asleep? Did you somehow misinterpret what I said? Or did you just not pay attention at all? I told you that you have made my life miserable ever since I met you. Ever since the first day that we were in training together. So how exactly do you think I feel about you? I beg your pardon? You were hoping that I would like you too? It's a little bit late for that. No, I don't care to elaborate on that. I've said what I said, and that is final. It's too late to hope that I would like you. Would you stop poking me? Honestly, I've had mosquitoes in my room who were less annoying than this. I swear, if you poke me in the cheek one more goddamn time... Okay. You really want to know what I feel for you? You really want me to elaborate on what I just said? I was in love with you. As soon as I saw you, I was in love with you. I thought it was just some crush, some stupid little thing that would go away like it did when I was younger, but no. No, those feelings lingered. And every time I saw you mocking me, making fun of me, do you have any idea how much that hurts? I was mocked relentlessly. I was even beaten up by kids who were older than me and stronger than me because I liked things that were different than what they liked. I liked to read, so I wasn't as active or as strong as they were. And then to have the person that I had a crush on, the person I was in love with, suddenly doing that? Do you have any idea the heartbreak that you caused me? Do you have any idea how many nights I cried myself to sleep because all I thought was, they must hate me. They must think that I'm so weak and repulsive. Why did I have to fall in love with them of all people? Why couldn't they at least try to be nice to me? Do you have any idea the thoughts that you gave me? I thought that no one would ever love me. I thought you hated me with every fiber of your being. I thought you saw me as someone who was worthless. So I decided that if you were going to hate me that much, I was going to hate you too. And all that energy that I put into loving you, all of those thoughts that I'd had about holding your hand and kissing you, they turned into thoughts of hurting you with words, of mocking you and ignoring you the way that you did to me. I hated you because that hurt less than loving you and thinking that you hated me. It hurt so much less. And after a while, all that anger almost made me feel better. It almost made me feel better. But you just kept going. You wouldn't stop. And last night you kissed me. You kissed me and suddenly all of that love, all of that happiness, it came flooding back, mixed with the anger and the hatred and the pain that you caused me. You fuck my mind up in the most inexplicable ways. First, you get me to fall head over heels for you when I haven't even said a word to you. Then, you make me feel like nothing. And then, you make me feel not only like nothing, but also like the most amazing, luckiest person in the world because you love me the way that I loved you. The way that I love you. You are an absolute idiot. You know that? You were shy. You got all tongue-tied whenever you tried to talk to me, so you decided to take a page out of Jean's book and try to imitate him. Somehow it didn't occur to you that I was the exact same way. Do you think that I would have been able to even look at you last night if I wasn't so focused on hating you? Honestly, just feeling you, your back pressed against mine as you tried to take the bed for yourself, if I hadn't been so focused on hating you, I swear I would have started bleeding from my fucking nose. I love you so much. I was a nervous wreck when I first saw you. I thought I was going to pass out when we were paired up together for training, and then when you started mocking me and insulting my fighting, I felt like the ground had disappeared from under my feet, and I would be swallowed by nothingness. I felt so betrayed. And I didn't even have any reason to. You didn't know me. I didn't know you. I had just made up all of this stuff about you in my head. And still it was true. You loved me the way that I love you. You love me the way that I love you. I'm not used to this. I know that people who love each other hurt each other so badly sometimes, but they always find a way to be okay after. They always find a way to communicate better and apologize and make up for what they've done wrong. My life has never been like that. Sure, Aaron lashed out at me a few times when he was still grieving his mother's death, but I could at least understand that. I could never understand someone hurting me for some other reason. And the only reason any of the torment from my childhood stopped was because all of the kids who had bullied me were crushed under debris when the colossal titan kicked through the gate, and I do have to say that was almost amusing to me. But I've never loved someone who hurt me. I've never hurt someone that I love. And I can understand that you weren't trying to hurt me. You weren't trying to slip over that very thin line between confident and arrogant. I understand that. And I know you understand that I was reacting to what I was perceiving from you. You acted like you hated me, so I acted like I hated you. And you only acted like you hated me because you had no fucking idea what you were doing, did you? Neither did I. God, I hate how much I love you sometimes. It confuses me, it baffles me, it is something that I will never understand. It is something that tears me apart and pulls me back together all at once. It turns me upside down, yet it makes everything seem so clear. Like I was just staring at it from the wrong angle before. Is that how it feels for you? Is that why you were so confused? Is that why it was so easy for you to slip over that line? I do understand that. What are you doing? I don't need a hug right now. I'm sorry. It isn't. No, it isn't because of that. It isn't. It's just. When I feel this way. When I feel vulnerable. I don't really like it when people try to comfort me like that. It just makes me feel like they see me as weak. That was why it was so easy for you to make me feel like you hated me. You still want to make me feel better? Then could you kiss me? Wait. I didn't finish. Kiss me like you hate me.